Throw some blonde hair on the top of your head.
Thank you.
For me, it's like full body or none.
Would that make you look more like a gambler, like stereotype or something?
Oh God, no! I take it back. I don't want it.
So it's morning.
Well, or we just decide more stuff we're going to do.
Or God tells us whether or not we wake up in the morning or we die in our sleep.
Yeah.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Sunrise.
That's
I guess Bata's the new DM.
Well, actually, technically, since we're so close to the wall, you wouldn't see sunrise until like 11, 10, something like that.
Wait, is this like Game of Thrones size wall? Like,
Bigger.
really?
I'll let Bata describe when we get that close.
Yeah.
At any rate, you're about a day out. You're well rested there, and you are like so much energy, but not hyper. Like you just have this well that you can keep pouring out. Like you could be like, say I'm going back of the wagon. I'm doing all the driving today if you wanted 2 levels of energy.
I guess if we do some sort of fast travel thing, I just want to train the sword fighting with Zaz.
Okay.
More serious than playful, though.
All right. So you and Zaz up in the morning doing that. Other people are still sleeping. Sam, what would you do waking up early?
Well, if Theron is going to be sparring, that's the word, then Sam will spend most of his morning assessing the cart and breaking down camp. Because someone doesn't do all the work.
Wisdom check.
Wisdom check. I'm a world travel. World. Yeah, it's only 8.
I always assume that we just split up this work, evenly amongst each other, and not suddenly have to.
I mean, that comment must have really bothered you. Now you're trying to show that you're doing a lot of work.
Like I'm picking something up, and Sam's like, no, mine.
My acknowledgement. My precious. So, please make a instructor check. / profession
I'm going
teacher.
to roleplay until I get there. Thank you very much.
Right.
It is dawn.
Yeah.
So,
Sun pours over the land. Zaz wakes up.
well, Theron gets up and yawns and stretches. Looks out across the decimated grass, I believe. Should I assume Sam is out there futzing about?
You could see Sam futzing about out there,
Okay.
doing things with camp.
Nobody respects you. I'm sorry.
Realigning the wheels, feeding the bugaloo all that fresh cut grass.
They're very happy with the fresh cut grass.
But, mostly screwing around, right?
Morning stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Theron jumps down, kind of walks within, earshot of Sam and asks, do I even want to know what happened over there?
Sam kind of tilts his head at Theron and just says, just more of the same nighttime adventures as on the boat.
Dog fingers.
Okay, this is more meditation stuff.
Yeah, whatever it is that Arden does.
Arden's weird.
Arden is weird. Like, instead of fire this time, the ground was like steaming and cracking, and I just make sure that it's not hurting anybody.
Okay, I if somebody was tracking us, I'm pretty sure they would not have any hard time finding us. But okay.
Yeah, they were glowing real bright.
Oh,
Zaz says from poking under
You're
the
up.
wagon. It was really cool. I want to figure out how to do it. It's like they were mirroring off of Coeurasa.
Yeah,
immediately upon hearing Zos, she takes out her sword called Bree and levies it at him. I mean, not like just gonna stab him, just
You're
like
just
right
like,
at him.
Good morning, Sauce. Ugh.
Nope, just since he surprised her, she'll just levy her sword at him without even looking at him because she's cool, and she's like, "You ready? You ready to learn how to use that thing a little more?"
Yeah, and they just like do one roll and fall out of their hammock with a dagger in their hand. Legs like wide, like a squat.
Like they were just
Ready
trying to do
to
a
stab.
tumble or something.
Yeah, which means tumble time.
Yeah.
Ooh. 16.
What the?
Yeah, Zaz has a good tumble.
Oh, did he do like a fucking Marvel superhero? Just like
Hey.
perfect.
Fall into a squat, ready to stab.
Striking a battle stance?
Yes. You're going to be hard on them and make sure they learn things the hard way? Keep smacking that dagger out of their hand and smacking them around? You said it would be less playful this time. What's your intent?
Theron is going to be more defensive and hit the sword out of their hand as much as possible.
All right. Please roll a teaching check.
What's that one? Profession instruction?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 17.
Oh. They come close to cutting you a few times.
Ooh.
But it seems that they're retaining what you're teaching them and how to try to avoid getting their dagger knocked out of their hand. At one point, it seems like they're anticipating losing their dagger, and they've got 6 around you in different positions they can grab at any time. As you knock one out, they roll into another one and charge forward. And that seems to be their battle plan by the time you get to the end of the session with them. They have a lot of daggers. Who could have taught them that? And at the sounds of grievous exertion and clashing metal, are Puppo and Bear awaken.
Sam throws his bedroll at Arden.
Arden, just open your eyes.
We're in the tent.
And
Did
then-
you undo our tent?
No, he's making snide comments over here. He's clearly awake.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So Arden, you wake up in Bata's arms.
I will enjoy the warmth.
That's gonna roll over, sigh at the comments of Theron and Sauce.
Arden is just going to pull himself in closer and enjoy the warmth and try to continue to sleep.
Oh, we can't have that. Alright. Little good morning, kids, and we need to get on the road. Honey, we can't be sleeping on the floor all day.
We are keeping in the snort with the honey. It's so sweet. Oh, honey. You done did this to yourself, both of you.
Those are the sounds of an already married
See,
couple.
this isn't we don't need the marriage commitment. We need the commitment to this relationship as RP.
Yeah, we should.
At this point, Sam does pour water over the embers of the fire, and all the smoke wafts over their tent.
Wow, you didn't put the fire out last night, dude?
Smoky,
Yeah,
dude.
did you make
Dude,
breakfast?
I thought
Did
you were
make
working
breakfast?
on the campsite all morning. You just let the fire go all night? Like,
What you do?
Well, it
You
should
let
be.
it die down into a bed of embers,
It should be long dead by now, right?
and then the.
camping logistics aside, next scene.
I don't.
Wow. Bata's gonna nudge Arden. Wait.
Hey, babe, it's time to get up.
It is Smokey, apparently, thanks to Sam. So.
That's a loving oven.
Oh, my goodness. Bata's gonna nudge Arden and say, hey, come on. You have somewhere to be. Can't be sleeping all day.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on, honey.
Sure thing, Snuggle Bear.
Oh.
Just there and vomit. Is that a fortitude save?
Concentration check. We're not being down that, are we? Do we get up? We get up. We leave the tent.
Arden gets up.
We leave the tent.
That is your choice.
We have to. I take one step forward outside the tent, then the other.
It's
step
real
forward.
smoky out there,
Why
and
is
like
it so smoky?
you can see all the smoke coming from the general direction of Sam.
Sam,
Just putting the fire out.
Why are you smiling?
to make breakfast?
Did we buy breakfast? Because all I have are trail rations.
Oh shoot!
No Bata cakes.
Is there Bata cake supplies in Bisemutum?
Yes. Well, we're not exactly in Bisemutum right now, are we?
Oh my god, Theron, we need to get to Bisemutum right now. Why are we wasting our time? But, yeah, Arden will help pack up camp and get ready to go.
The mansion probably had food.
What?
Nothing?
Do you want us to roleplay having breakfast? Is that it?
No, we don't have any breakfast.
I don't know where we are.
I feel that way oftentimes myself.
Bata, you receive a request from Zos. They come up to you,
Yes, sauce.
their daggers dancing in their hands, flipping them around like yo-yos.
Bata takes a step back. Can I help you?
Want to train?
It's early in the morning. Do we have time?
Sure.
We have time. Theron, do we have time?
It depends if you want to train Zos.
If we need to go, we can do it on top of the wagon.
That might be more training for me than for you.
No, we won't do it on top of the wagon while it's moving. We won't do it on the top of the wagon at all.
Oh,
That doesn't sound fun.
he has good claim.
How was the railing on the ship?
It's better now. They point to the ring on their finger.
That's climbing, not balance.
Yeah, but if we're not going to get better by just avoiding the things we're not good at.
And if falling off the wagon while it's going at high speeds and breaking your neck and every bone in your body, then yeah, that is kind of something you don't do. I don't want to learn how to fly by jumping off a cliff.
Well, no, but you can cast magic and just float, right? You floated off the wagon yesterday.
We need to back up camp.
Fine. They put their daggers away and start grabbing things, helping Sam.
Bata will maybe help Sam if Sam allows it.
We all just let Sam do all the work.
No.
Sam does ask, are you packing up the tent or am I?
My tent? I'm packing up my... Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to... You don't have it.
Well, you were about to go train.
No. Well,
You should mark the tent as smoky silky.
Smoky... No. Oh, God. It's going to be horrible sleeping now. Thanks, Sam. Yes, I'm going to finish packing up my stuff.
Everyone's having trail rations for breakfast.
Yep. Rations.
Yep.
Delicious dried cracker.
Yeah, once we get going, I'll roll for ride and roll for probably instruction ride with Zos. Might as well.
Okay. Also, handle animal.
What? Can't Bata do that?
Okay. Let me go take care of my babies.
Wait. Just to role play getting Bata over there. She Theron grabs the reins and the bugs. What? Give me a little like surly
The
look.
bugs get up and then turn a little bit to you, and they don't see any treats, food, pets, or affection, and they're kind of
What do you mean? They've been munching on fresh grass.
from you.
True.
Theron just takes her paw and rubs it over her eyes ugh, these prima donna bugs.
Oh, you're the one complaining about that.
You're just saying that from the window. You just heard that from the window. It's open. You're just poking out. Is that what's going on, Arden?
All right. She leans down to Zos. She's like, Zos, so when the bugs act like this, you just get Bata. Bata!
Is there any leftover grass from Sam's cuttings from last night?
That would require a search check.
I search. I see something, I guess. 14.
Yep. And you can get it all up in your arms.
I grab every little bit.
Cool. You feel all that semi-dry grass in your arms.
Okay.
Very descriptive for some reason.
Yeah.
It's prickly in your fur now.
That's fine.
He's going to go to hug you, and it's going to be all scratchy and rough.
Like Midnight Shadow.
Or I'm going to spend the rest of the trip delicately picking burrs out of his chest hair.
So I'm going to walk over to the bugaloos and I'm going to give them everything they want: pets, affection, hugs, massages, and I'm
Handle animal.
going to gently
They
coerce them. And
as they turn away from Theron to Bata, their feelers dance a little more. They look excited. And then they see the food, and then they start hopping a little bit.
Like, I'm sorry if I haven't taken great care of you and everything.
Even more food?
Even more food. But I promise when we get there,
They have big stomachs.
when we get there, you'll be fed nicely. Lots of food on where we're going.
I'm saying you brought them even more food.
22.
22? They do want massages.
I oblige.
All right. So after about half an hour of affection for the bugs,
My God.
Half an hour each.
so an hour later, they are ready to go.
While the rest of us have been ready to go for an hour.
Aaron wakes up and nudges Zoss awake.
I can take care and baby them for more if you want.
No, are they gonna be ready to go? See, this is what you do, Zoss.
Are you ready to go?
They're very happy.
Very happy. Okay.
Then she whips him real hard.
And that's how you care for an animal.
Ride check.
Oh Jesus.
Sam made sure everything was secure in the cart.
Bata's not even in the cart yet.
24 for ride.
They take off in a jiffy.
Yeah.
But that cart's coming right, like it's going from 0 to like 10 miles an hour in just less than half a minute, and it's starting to zoom past you. You're not even in the cart. The door is closed.
Bata looks over to Sam, who's also outside the cart, I assume.
Secure isn't inside, making sure everything's tied down. And
No, where's Arden? Am I the only one left outside?
I think you're the only one left outside.
I can take these scrolls.
Arden, are you just like at that window ready for commentary for...
Oh, I'm memorizing my spells for the day.
Oh, okay.
There it is, yeah.
So, do you want to hitch a ride on that cart?
I just see them.
Sam will open the door for Bata.
I'm sure we'll notice you're gone in a couple hours.
Yeah, I hope so. I guess.
We'll just get to Amon and be like, oh, damn, I knew I forgot something.
Do you like say anything as the cart is coming up on it, or just
Yeah, the wagon seemed a little lighter.
Well, Therian, I would assume Therian would see the person, treating the animals in front when she decides to whip them, and not decide to whip them until that person gets in the cart.
They're in an instructor check, please.
How to leave people behind. Ooh,
forget
11.
You're so focused on this that, the whole Bata thing is missed.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm just walking.
Well,
You
Sam,
you could potentially catch on ride. Sam seems to have the wherewithal. They're opening the door and holding their arm out.
How
Seems
fast
like-
is this going?
Well, the cart suddenly lurches, and there's no Bata in the cart where he normally is.
I rolled an 8 for whatever you want me to roll.
So
Goodbye, wagon.
What am I rolling?
an attack roll to grab a hold of Bata because they're holding their arm out, but it seems like they're expecting something and or they
Is
missed.
that unarmed?
Yes.
I'm trying very hard, apparently. It's just...
So is it more of a slap across the face than a helping hand?
So Sam rolled a natural 1, which is a total of 8 for that roll.
The reaching out turned into a high five on accident between the two of you, and then you both realized the mistake.
We even did little thumb hugs.
Well,
Kind of like when you read somebody wrong and they read you wrong, and then you both do the wrong thing.
Are you going to tell me to stop? Since I'm obviously oblivious that I left Bata there.
did I even put my...
So is Bata now falling behind?
Oh yeah.
Theron, you left Bata.
Well, you catch her mid-sentence telling Zoss how to hurt the beetles to go faster, and then she pulls the reins and makes them stop.
Let's not use the phrase "hurt the beetles" to make them go faster.
Arden, are you opening the window again just to...
Yes.
No.
You-
Well, unless Theron said that.
I think Theron said that.
Theron said that, yeah. She'd just slide that window and be like, don't do that.
And then gives a full lecture on the
Nope, I'm memorizing spells.
negative connotations of animal abuse.
Arden continues to memorize spells while he quietly mumbles to himself at a low tone which nobody can hear.
That your boyfriend was left behind?
Please continue, Arden.
No, that's it. Just grumbling to himself while he studies spells.
Oh, that's mean. That's like when the characters in a show whisper to each other, but they don't have subtitles and you don't get to hear it. We'll never know.
It will require a lot of censoring, let's say that.
Okay. It's a garbled thoughts. Any case, the wagon comes to a halt and the bugs are pissed.
Oh boy.
Bata?
I catch up, I assume.
Oh yeah, easily.
Okay. Sam. Thank you
Sam helps Bata in.
for the high five.
You were supposed to grab onto the paw, not.
Oh. Well, I mean, normally people extend their hand out, not hold it up in a pointing up direction.
My bad.
No worries. Darren.
Everybody in the cart?
Yes.
Are we all accounted for?
Go back to your grumbling. This house is accounted for.
Theron's teaching me how to convince the bugs to go faster.
That's right, convince.
Convince. Okay. Yeah, you just tell them to go faster, right?
And you whip them really hard with the reins to encourage them.
Well, they have a carapace, so yeah, it's fine.
Sam closes the back of the wagon.
Shall we continue?
I thought you were studying.
Bata's gonna pay attention to Theron's teachings.
Oh. Darren does a ride check. Mm-hmm. Yay. Fuck. Well,
So you might have whipped them in the face while they're looking at you on accident.
Oh no!
it's a 7. And it's a slow motion, like it's turning around slowly. And then it's like as I'm whipping, and it just slowly goes right into its little freaking weird buggy eye. and Theron kind of cringes and looks over at Zosk because she's not teaching him very correctly.
Zaz is like they're grimacing and then they're looking back at Theron like, ooh.
Like Bata's just like huge scowl on his face, like,
Wait,
what are you doing?
Wait. Was it Susie or Marcus?
Marcus.
Oh, he looks so dashing with an eye patch.
I have to make an eye patch now. Thank you.
What happens? What does Marcus do?
They don't go forward. Susie's like inspecting their face with their antenna and but looking at you like I don't like them.
Theron mouths sorry.
Bata's gonna just like pretend bap Theron because just to appease the bugs, but not necessarily to actually hurt Theron.
Bluff check. Actually, wild empathy check.
I am very much, yeah. Oh, thank goodness.
They rolled good, maybe.
It's your thing.
They've been doing a lot of 4s and 8s. What'd you get?
11.
11. Wonderful.
Oh no.
What's your druid level?
3.
Awesome. What's your charisma modifier?
3.
Okay. So you got a 17.
Oh. I feel better.
And then you make it look like you just beat on Theron,
Yes,
Like-
very roughly.
like slapping them or something.
You know, like, have you seen Archer? Where they go like on their face?
Oh,
The fisticuffs.
Yes. Like a bunch of tiny little slaps that are just more annoying than they are actually hurtful.
Theron reacts violently to it. Not aggressively, just sort of like, try to dodge and stuff. Actually, she probably dodges like 70% of the blows.
Try harder.
Well, no, I would assume. Hopefully, the dodging makes it look like she's being hit more by the stupid bugs.
This will require
Acting
a handle animal check.
Ooh.
to convince the bug that I'm being punished.
Darren. Oh, you could just let yourself be punished.
I guess they aren't so stupid after all.
15.
They're happier now.
Okay.
She whispers to Pharrell very silently, "Stupid bugs." No. No.
Bata's gonna put his fist on his waistline and be like, just give a stern look at Theron again. You take that back.
Zaz will get off of the seat and go to comfort the bugs. Handle animal.
Oh no.
The bugs like Zaz.
Okay, good.
They're glad Theron got beat up because Theron deserved it in their bug minds. And then Zaz gets back in the cart. I think they're willing to go now.
Theron puts a paw on her chest and does like an very audible like, whew. Okay. And then she looks at the bugaloos and kind of like raises her eyebrow like a we cool kind of look, and then just gingerly, very lightly does the fuck are those things? Little slappy boys.
The reins.
The reins. Just very nicely, lightly.
Alrighty then, right check.
Shit.
Thought it's gonna.
Goddamn! Finally.
Okay, good.
Whips them in the face again.
No.
22. You know, every time we drive, it's like you have a car that doesn't work half the time. It's just scary to it's like you get in, you're just like, please work, just please.
Why do you think they call them horseless carriages? Or something?
It's like I don't want to do a ride because it's just gonna be like 10 minutes of bullshit.
Like you see smoke coming out of there, but you hoping that color of smoke is normal and okay and expected, and not something on fire.
That is a 22, Mr. Bugaloo and Mrs. Bugaloo.
They take to it and continue on their way in search of more fresh cut grass down the path where they're directed. How about that? How's the directions coming?
Oh,
It's a road. Follow the road.
Yeah, like, what do we
it's a
need?
single lane road with a single destination.
I guess I'll scoot up to the little window behind Theron, or Sam will.
Oh, did we just turn ourselves around overnight? Is that what happened?
Probably. Or something.
That's the wrong direction.
So what's that? That's survival?
Uh-huh.
Would that be for lost?
No.
Not yet. Not yet. Give it
Not
time.
yet.
14 then.
14, okay.
I assist in the survival. Fuck.
But what happens if we just cut straight through here and don't go on the road anymore?
It's an 8.
Oh,
I helped.
No.
Oh, you did.
Since Theron is trying to help, Bata's gonna be like, no, sweetie, it's a 19. So
Of course you know the way.
I will tell Theron, no, it's not, no.
Yeah, you see
That's
the big
just-
wall? Go that way.
Yes, we can't.
Master Navigator work here.
The wall goes all the way north there, and we can't just go anywhere in the wall. It's
Oh.
in this specific area.
Oh, you mean the only path winding up into the rock face, perhaps?
That's what I said. Arden.
Exactly.
Don't worry, people have mansions. You can get lost.
You don't want to cut through these.
Oh boy.
Just follow the road. It's fine.
This is like every car trip.
Yes. You're able to direct them to the correct part of the wall to get entry.
Okay.
There is a strange feeling though as you're approaching it. All the like when you left, how quiet it was out here. How much warmer it was outside the walls. And
What season are we in? Spring?
fall.
Okay. It's much cooler now. Yes, of course. Gonna continue. That makes sense. Yes. Cold.
And it's gonna get even colder when you get inside.
Yes. Elevation. All that.
It's becoming colder the closer you get to the wall, to the entrance.
Having
Bata takes in that cold, fresh air because he's used to it.
Bata, what does that wall look like to you, the one you grew up with?
It's lovely. I mean, it's just this giant white wall reaching up to the clouds, extending far north, and just streams of water coming down from it. Like little tiny waterfalls from the distance, filling up the path in front of us with streams. The clouds hiding the tops quite easily.
I think I do want to understand what we're seeing. Like, is it a wall or is it a cliffside?
It's the wall. The wall is a cliffside.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, how is water coming off of a wall? But okay.
Yeah, it's slightly leaned away from us. I guess.
Is it smooth? Is it rough?
I would say it's definitely quite smooth, quite a smooth surface. Not something like not a mountainside.
Does it look like it's made of rock?
Are we that close?
You're getting there, yeah. It's towering over you now.
Definitely not rock. Definitely not natural. Bata's gonna pop his head out. Wait, I am outside. Okay, never mind. I can see this. It's gonna be like, home sweet home.
Yep, the entrance to Bisemutum, Amand.
There she is. We're almost there, Theron.
As you get closer, please, everybody make spot checks.
Oh. The only spot I see is the one on my face.
Oh God, the bad rolls. are just there until the end of this campaign, apparently. That's all it is. That's just
That's a 4.
That's a
You said spot? Mm-hmm. 9?
9.
12.
Well, can't say Zaz did any better. It isn't until you become very close to Amand and the entryway you notice there is no Bisemutum guards outside or persons.
That is very concerning.
In fact, there are 2 pillars that stand before the Great Gate, and on top each one is a beast with little bits of crystal poking out of its body. On the left side, there is an enormous water spider balancing itself on top of the pillar with its legs,
It's already there.
with a big red gem sticking on its butt.
So everyone can see this?
Once you get close enough, you're like within 100 feet of these things by the time you notice they're there. When they all begin to move, it's eerie and alarming. They were completely still. Nothing to draw your eyes before. On the right hand, there is this great lizard with wings and a long forked tongue, with red and blue-green spittle drooling from its mouth.
A Durgan?
Yeah, primordial. It's got a golden gem sticking out of its back. On both sides of where the gate does end and meets the wall, there are long, serpentine, flaming creatures you've never seen before, Bata.
Oh.
Or possibly, but we'll see. Arden, Knowledge Arcana?
Oh, Arcana? I was hoping for planes, but yeah.
That
I guess
also could work. Either one will work. They'll tell you different things. Choose which one.
Can I get a rough description of them?
Serpentine, they have reptilian features and long, jagged spears.
Or are they actually the thing in the picture? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And they look to be potentially 50 feet long, coiled up on themselves, with a torso similar to Bata's make. Not fuzzy, granted. Broad.
Yeah, okay. Let's do planes for a change. Oh, okay. So that's 25 for planes.
This may be the first time you've encountered a sustained presence of an elemental primordial,
Is there fire elementals?
or at least related to that school.
Interesting fact, one of my chosen languages, I was going to tie into his fire research, is I actually speak Ignan.
Oh, so you could potentially speak their mother tongue.
Yes, weirdly.
Yes.
Insult them.
It's what I do best.
Yes.
Is this normal for the Gate of
This
Amon?
is not normal for the Gates of Amon.
So Sam is going to look at Bata and just say, this doesn't look like how it was the last time I was here.
Something's wrong. This is... What are these things?
Do I need to stop?
Yes.
Darren stops.
On these pillars, are their pillars connected to anything? The pillars, are they connected to anything?
No, they're out there, and it appears that they're more to be ornamental and or stop like charging carts.
Okay.
So they are probably very sturdy.
The big thing in the middle with the crystals coming out of it.
Ah, the last entity there.
Yeah.
That is a ethereal figure floating in the air with a large diamond twirling around it. It's hard to make out the figure from this distance. But they have long hair, a big poofy tail, and they are covered in metal armor up to their head.
Okay.
The armor, Bata, looks to be moon-woven.
That is strange. Why?
Are they aggressive at our presence, or?
They have not shown direct aggression, but they seem very happy you're here. Like a tiger waiting to pounce.
So it's obvious they already know we're there.
Oh, they know you're here, yeah.
About how far away are we from this?
You are about 100 feet from stepping into their midst.
But they're definitely watching us.
Oh, they're watching you.
I assume we all got our heads stuck out the windows.
Probably, at your option.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to see it.
Anyone who wants to, you absolutely can.
Okay, Sam pulls out his signet ring and kind of hesitantly says, "Hail! I'm a courier here to deliver. Might you be guardians of the gate?"
Oh my god.
So,
They already know we're here.
True.
It's not like we're trying to hide.
Oh, we're just whispering to each other like at this point, I guess.
I'm gonna cast Greater Mage Armor. Let's see.
Please make a diplomacy check.
Oh. I love diplomacy checks. 35.
Oh,
Sam, these are definitely not the guards that are normally stationed here. I don't understand what's...
Well, Bata, let's try to find out what's going on.
Bata, do you remember the bathhouse? And how I put that spell on you that made you stick to the wall?
Yeah?
Do you mind if I cast it on you again in case we need to get to one of those pillars quickly?
Sure.
Okay. False gravity for Bata.
With both you're doing that spell work. Theron, as this is happening, is there anything you want to interject, or you're just like watching it unfold?
Theron is watching it unfold. Nudges Zoss and tells him to be on your guard.
They cast mage armor.
Arden will also cast Detect Magic on himself. And as long as nobody's stopping me here, I'm going to give him the rare opportunity to actually buff. So also everybody within range, which I think is everybody in the cart, and possibly Theron too, is going to get a resist fire.
Okay. Their response to you is Vinculum has awoken. The Blood Knights begin. You will not pass here.
Oh. Bata's gonna laugh. I've never...
Arden is going to give him the nastiest glare.
I've never... Bata's gonna withdraw his Whisper Stone from around his neck. I've never been outside Amon during the Blood Nights. I'm sorry. Bata's gonna slowly walk forward.
Diplomacy check.
Arden is going to stay within dimension door distance.
That was a low roll, everybody. We'll
10.
find how much.
Apparently just enough.
But, I mean, I'm being truthful. If that counts for anything.
All right, so you're going to get closer.
Slowly. Presenting my Whisper Stone as well.
They lock eyes on you, and to each member of your party. As you get closer, you notice that the figure is of an aged bird.
Arden is going to place a hand on Bata's arm and ready in action for a dimension door, if need be.
You travel with strange company, child of Bisemutum.
I do. We are asking for safe passage. They are fellow protectors of the Dragon's Tears. They have returned one to the shrine, and I believe they would be helpful. They will not cause harm.
I'm sorry, I really hate to ask this, but do Zoss and me show up on any sort of radar they may be using?
How would you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Although, that's a fair enough curiosity when they say something along the lines of strange company. You could be thinking that just because it might apply to you.
Absolutely. 100%.
Outside, just having, your backgrounds being what they are.
Can we all hear what Bata's saying?
I didn't think I went that far. Did I go that far?
If you keep approaching, like there was 100 feet of distance, so like eventually it's going to get more muffled.
True.
Unless you're being purposely loud.
But for the moment,
Well, I mean, I have to project my voice towards them because we
Yeah,
are.
and it is projected away from the party. So.
True. Yeah.
So I'd say once they get halfway there, you're not going to be able to hear them very easily.
but specifically did I hear the part about protectors of the stones or whatever?
Yeah, you would have heard that.
Okay.
or whatever.
Guardians of the planet or something.
Or something.
Well, Sam's gonna take, I guess, his bedroll because it's kind of all he's got for it. He's gonna take his bedroll and wrap the spear in it.
Yeah, that's a good call. Good call.
You wish for passage to the festival.
Festival? This is a festival?
Can you hear that?
I'm sitting right
behind-
next to you.
Yeah.
You go with you.
You wish to return to your family.
I do. Yes.
I sense within you discomfort.
Oh, is that it? Period.
Yeah, they're looking at you. They're looking directly. They're still
I
looking.
hope you
Comfort is
repeat that. I hope you just repeat like, oh, is that it, Mr.
Just-
Statue?
I was sorry. That
That's
was a continued sentence. I was not.
the entity, the spirit, leaves their statement at that as you fumble.
We have been pursued before or during our travels, but perhaps I have had some discomfort during my travels as well, personal ones.
Are there threats to Bisemutum approaching?
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Arden, you can speak. It's fine.
Oh. Yes, there are. We believe that there is a powerful undead hiding in Bisemutum that we hunt. And we will need passage past this gate in order to pursue them.
Worry not. The great elemental of rebirth has landed in Bisemutum.
Bata? What is that?
Assume they mean part of the festival at that point. I've never.
They make their roost at Vinculum, and they bring protection and life to Bisemutum. This undead entity will be no threat.
This Erden kind of relaxes a little bit as he calculates how to state this. The creature that's there is a particular type of undead called a lich. If it dies, it will continue to come back. It has the backing of an organization rife with magic and untold connections. It may be purged, but its minions will persist, and he will come back over and over and over and over. And apart from that, Arden takes in kind of a shaky breath. I have developed a special attachment to the spires, and I think that we need to speak to them specifically because there is a Umbra that is working against the restoration of the spires, and we need to warn them about it.
Your quest sounds important. Perhaps you had best speak to the elders. If no one has informed you, the guardians also walk amongst the people here.
I'm sorry?
The guardians of the spires walk amongst the people and guide them here. If you have important news, I'm sure they will listen to you.
Where do I find them?
Where the spires are located.
I'll show them to you. They're not that hard to find.
Okay. Then I suppose we may pass then? Arden gives a kind of nervous smile.
I will take full responsibility for their actions, and I will keep an eye on them for the entire duration.
What significance do they possess to you that they should be allowed in during the Blood Nights? Bata Amica.
The Sergal in the wagon saved my life.
She was also, I might add, very instrumental in the return of the Dragon's Tear to the Spire we restored a few months ago. In fact, everybody back in that cart was. We would have been able to do it without them.
And that young mage.
The Rattling?
No. That one behind you.
Down here.
Bata shifted their head around looking for Arden, and Arden was just right underneath.
The young mage showed great interest in the spires, not for treasure, but for mere curiosity and respect.
I did send one of the elders a copy of my research some months ago. I don't have any idea whether or not it made it through the door, but especially if you're here.
What was the name of this elder?
Percus.
Percus, yes.
They point over towards the one with their hand with the ring of the couriers. And the importance of this... You are a strange entity.
Sam looks around, kind of uncertain and surprised.
Why should they be allowed entry?
He has also helped and assisted in the return of the Dragon's Tear, but he learned of song to help control the Dragon's Tooth.
He is literally the only reason I'm alive right now.
And why the small rodent?
I just like him.
My God,
That's my son.
that's my boy.
I've grown fond of that one. He has much to learn, and I do wish to teach him.
And he and I share a unique state.
Three of you share a unique state.
There's no point in hiding it. The Sergal has spoken quite directly to an Umbra and been accepted by one, I believe. Or at least the Sergal was not eaten by the Umbra.
They communed.
Yes.
Theron sheepishly waves.
Hot dog fingers.
Both the rat and the mage next to me have been returned to life by the Dragon's Tooth.
One moment. Their eyes glow with an extra brightness. And they mutter under their breath, Percus.
And then there's 45 minutes of awkward silence.
Well, it's
Some modem sounds from the 90s.
there's a lot of trees around these Wi-Fi stations. Sorry.
Within 15 seconds, their concentration breaks and their arms open wide, their feathers billowing, and the gates open for you. You will be allowed entry. Ensure that you follow this child of Bismutum's example and instruction while here.
Well, thank you.
Enter.
Sam bows his head and then slides back into the cart.
I'm sorry. Before we go, what's your name? Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I keep asking those questions.
He's so polite.
I was going to be Gornog.
Gornald.
Why so curious?
Well, I have met Chryso, guardian of the spire in the swamp below. I've met Olaine, the custodian of the Rogueport spire. And I understand that names aren't necessarily common in your culture, but I think it adds an important detail to the significance of who you are. If you simply don't have a name, that is fine. I was simply wish to be courteous.
My name is Tavil.
Well, I'm Arden Renshaw, and I appreciate your assistance in allowing us to enter.
You may feel inclined to explore beyond Bisemutum's borders. Ensure that if you go north, you take great precautions. The dangers there even will hurt the dead.
That is an interesting thing, and I will stay from the north.
That cursed space distorts even the unliving.
That's the place where you said was full of poison, right?
We're not going up there. Hopefully nowhere near there anyways. Don't. No.
Except when God inevitably points us there.
God's devious smile gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
But
Why did I write this into the world?
I guess Arden will make a slow march towards the gates, and give a nice formal Ignin greeting to one of the elementals perched at the door, because I never get to use it. So
It will nod towards you and slither down the wall, leaving a trail of fire where it treads.
oh god, don't come closer! Don't come closer! Don't come closer!
And it wraps around you.
Oh.
About 5 feet out,
Oh,
leaving
oh.
a wall of fire. And it waves down to you and seems attracted to Bata.
What?
Whoa!
This is all happening like 50 feet from the rest of us, correct?
Yeah.
Like, Theron leans down to Sam and goes, what the fuck is going on? Are these Umbras? Like, I don't understand.
Sam just says, I guess they're letting us through. Just don't tell me if the spider comes. I don't want to know.
Are they eating? What are they doing to Arden right now? Are we okay?
Bata doesn't seem worried.
Arden is a little shaken.
What kind of interest is he taking?
They're going to raise their long fingers towards you and put them down to your chest. As you grow closer to them, you realize how truly massive these things are. Its hand would allow it to grab you and pick you up.
That thing is huge.
This thing's at least 50 feet long, and its hand is the size of your torso.
One might say dummy thick.
This is what it feels like to be small.
This is Tatum when I'm hanging out with a bunch of Chookies.
Oh, I see.
Theron stands up on the cart, puts her paw on, like, Bree, and, like, yells, like, Bata in a questioning way. Like Bata? Like, loud enough, hopefully they can hear me from 50 feet away?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
But it's just gonna slowly raise his hand towards there, and like just like one finger sticking up, like, no, one moment.
Well, then,
All right.
We're good.
Theron
The
releases,
thumbs up, actually, thumbs up at Theron. Yeah, we're
Theron
good.
releases her grip on Bree, but still just stands at attention.
It's a massive.
It speaks at you in Ingen, in the language of the elementals of fire.
Do I know this language?
Probably
I
not.
don't know this language.
But someone does.
Arden can translate.
What's it say?
It's saying it feels the fire in them igniting, and they should accept it.
Now wait. For this to play out, you're going to have to speak some gibberish, and he's going to have to say that. Right?
That's one way of doing it. I can make sounds like...
That's not really fire.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, it sounds like he's snoring at us. We have just bored the Guardian. And Arden says some nice things to Bata to make it sound important.
The implication it's giving you based on your knowledge of the planes, etc., is that Bata's growing connection to nature is something they should welcome and accept and not fear as much as the elemental entity is sensing in them. And then it pulls itself back and goes back up the wall.
As it's going back, Arden is going to address it in Ignan and ask it, and what about me?
You might have more favor reaching and talking to the wind or the earth.
Is that the face Arden makes too? He's just like disappointed. He's like,
But I wanted fire.
No, Arden doesn't want fire, actually.
I sense a desire for solid things, for strict rules, for clear understanding.
What? You can talk to it? What do they say?
They say that you shouldn't shrug away from the things that you feel when you meditate. That you have a lot of untapped potential.
But it's fire.
This was advice coming from a 30-foot tall fire snake.
Bata looks up at it.
It practically has a cloak of fire over its back, brimming, sizzling in the heat.
I've never seen one in person before, but there are primal planes of existence where fire and earth and water come from, and he is a creature of raw elemental fire. When I was figuring out the process for the spell that I cast for the accident, it was written in Draconic and Ignan, and I had to learn Ignan in order to even translate the inscription. So
Zals will poke their head out from behind the both of you. So we live on an everything bagel?
Oh my god.
what's a bagel?
Well, it's not a panini.
Touche.
All right, I'll do it. But I'm not going to like it.
The wall of fire is still in front of you.
Okay, fine.
The creature looking down at you expectantly.
I was going to crumble but accept his fate and just go grab the bugaloos and guide them towards...
Fire?
Oh, wait, are we still surrounded by the wall of fire?
The what?
Are we still surrounded by the elemental? Like,
No, it went up the wall.
Okay,
It's
okay.
it's watching to see what you do with this wall of fire it put in your path.
oh, wait, what? Oh.
Yep, so you've got
Oh.
a wall of fire
Sorry.
in
I
front of you,
did not picture that.
and it's in the way.
Oh.
It's like a trial by fire.
I didn't realize this. Sorry.
Do you want me to put that out?
It's, no. Guess it's up to me.
Oh, you're not alone.
Some guidance would be nice. But I believe it's me who has to pass this.
is this where Papa like gets behind Bata and like does the like move your hands?
Oh, we're gonna
Oh my goodness.
we're gonna do like a ghost thing, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be the clay
Clay
pot,
pot,
except
yeah.
Doesn't work with a tinier person.
It doesn't, because I'm pretty much in a backpack on its
It
shoulders.
could probably be just a bra. That's basically it.
That's the joke.
Child of Bisemutum, my fellow guardian is testing the resolve of you and your companions. You don't seem to be well studied in the esoteric ways.
No, I am not. Okay.
It seems your companion is, however.
He is a little smarter than me, I would say so. But
Are you suggesting that I remove it?
The avian doesn't nod, but also it's leaving you to your own interpretation.
Okay.
I was going to grab Arden's hand, drag him forward with him.
Arden will walk willingly.
Not dragged.
Not
Not
dragged.
dragged.
Bata?
Arden? I think they want us... I guess maybe we should test what we've been practicing together.
Oh, Wonder Twins powers activate.
There we go.
Form of a sponge.
Form up Wait, I'm the animal then, I guess. I'm not the
Form of a
useless
bucket
one.
of sand.
I guess I would be the ostrich. No. Stick my head in there.
Well, I have no idea what it will do, but I could try. If not, I can probably dispel this.
I don't think that's the right. I don't think they want us to dispel this, or don't want you to dispel this. Right?
Probably not. I guess. I will trust your judgment on this, Bata.
Okay. Bada's gonna try to start meditating and focusing on the wall of fire.
All right. Concentration check, Bata.
Oh my!
You can join in that if you wish.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Should Theron
God!
bring,
Oh my God!
should Theron bring the cart closer?
That's a 21.
21? All right.
11.
Bata, when you reach out to the fire, it's different
Oh.
than other fire you've encountered in your life. As you reach out to it, you feel like you're about to fall into a sea of lava. Like you're about to step somewhere you've never been before. Arden, this feeling is similar to when somebody tries to bring some of the plane of fire here. Like when they're trying to draw in a primal elemental.
Oh, raw elemental fire right in front of me. Holy smokes.
Which means it's also something that's morphic. It's something that can be affected with will. You can feel that, and your study of the planes indicates that to you. And Bata is currently maintaining a neutral presence in the fire. It's not currently burning them, but they also aren't exerting control over it. They might not even know they can.
Arden is going to squeeze Bata's hand very tightly and whisper to him, "You can move this. You can change this. Imagine in your mind you pulling open a gateway that we can pass through in this fire. Like a cold breeze of icy wind piercing this ravenous fire."
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. It's gonna like pulling a curtain, right?
Exactly.
All right.
All right, Bata. Concentration check.
¿Por qué? Oh!
Oh, porque indeed.
It's a 6.
So when you reach out to this fire, you can feel an emotional connection to it. Like you're trying to empathically talk to another being. And you're having trouble saying hello right now.
I'm trying.
Bata, you need to focus. Okay, so don't worry about pulling back the curtain right now. Just find the gap between the drapes. Find that spot that you can pull open. Can you find it for me?
I was gonna sigh and not sigh, just breathe in deeply and try to relax and calm down and hopefully
And roll better.
not roll any better.
Roll for assist.
Oh my God.
Holy smokes.
The exact same roll.
It was another 2.
31.
You know, the gods just don't want this to happen. Clearly.
Because they're making... You can feel with the encouragement that you're finding that the way you feel as you interact with it, as you kind of fumble through trying to put your influence to the fire, it reacts to how you feel.
Okay.
It seems a bit dormant and docile in how it's currently existing there, making it malleable. You could try, if you wanted to think of something yourself emotionally that would influence the fire.
Well, if I roll better. But yes. Is it a fire or is it a wall of magma? Which one is it?
It's a wall of fire.
It's a wall of fire. Okay.
Think about your first kiss.
Thinking about when he lost, how he lost control of his fire is what I'm thinking about still.
Looks like Bata's grimacing and filtering through thoughts and having lots of trouble. Would that be a fair assessment?
Bata's going to try to reassemble this fire to the ones that he remembers from the Blood Knights, where it's more ceremonial and celebratory than anything else.
All right. Concentration check.
Okay. 20. Not a nat 20, but a 20.
Okay. Please roll for assist.
24.
Alrighty. How much did you say you got?
20.
Splendid. As you breathe in that personal experience into the fire, you feel it morph around your will. You could part it now if you wanted to. As it starts to resemble the much more welcoming festival fires you will soon be experiencing.
Bisemutum is on fire.
Oh no, don't say it that way.
That was a threat.
Gonna timidly, but with some reassurance, part the fire.
As you part the fire, the warmth passes over yourself and the two people around you. And the gates to Bisemutum are physically wide open to you.
The Curse of Coeurasa is a production of Reno Area Anthropomorphic Arts and Recreation for BLFC 2023. This episode was edited, mixed, and mastered by AJ the Ratty. Yima Quinn is our game master and the voice of Zos and the NPCs. Arden Renshaw is played by Hawkfeather. Theron Perch is played by Dejarm's Pony. Bata Amica is played by Dabbles. Samuel Horstrom is played by Demic Cretu. Original music by Fox Amore. You can find more music from Fox Amore at foxamore.bandcamp.com and on Spotify. For more information about BLFC, the theme, and the lore behind your favorite characters and settings, visit goblfc.org.
Harden, we need to get up. I mean, we need to get going. I need to do that line again because I don't want people to take it out of context.
But Bata, you're clearly already up.
Oh my goodness.
It's like a tent within a tent.
Oh, Arden.